Welcome. In this episode, I would like us to look at flash messaging and how we can be able to implement it in Svelte. And I would like us to just have a component which we are going to call flash message, and then we can be able to handle all that. So I will just create it inside shared, new file. I'm going to call it flash message, maybe flash message capital dot svelte, like that. And then inside here I'm going to have script. I close that one. We are going to close the script tag. Like that. And then after that we can have our code inside here. And so what I require to import above here, I'm going to import page. Import page from Inertia.js Svelte. And then we are going ahead and now using it. So we are going to look at several scenarios. So there are times when we have the success message. There are times when we have maybe info message, session message from our Laravel backend, and we can also have warning. And so those ones are the ones that I want to handle. So we are going to use if method in Svelte, and I think we have used it somewhere. So this one is sort of like a repetition. So we can say page dot props dot flash dot success, like that. And inside here I would like us to do something. So we can have a div. And in this div we can have it having a class of alert and alert hyphen success. Remember, we are using Bootstrap. And then we can be able to display our message. So we can again display it as page dot props dot flash dot success, like that, so that we show the success message. And then we can be able to check another scenario. So I can say else. So if we are writing else, we open curly braces and we can say choose else or else if, and I would like us to work on else if. And so for this one we are also checking for page dot props dot flash is info. So in this case I can just copy this and paste it here. And then we can still also copy whatever it is that we have here for success, and then we can also paste it here. After that we can have another scenario. We can say again else if. So else if, again I will copy what we have here, page dot props, we paste it here. Sorry for that. I do not know why I'm having that. It's showing me an error. Let me just delete it and paste what I wanted to paste, and then close the curly braces because it's disturbing me. And then we can now do the last one. So I'm going to paste the last one here, and then we can be able to just change. So I can copy and paste here, And then now we can end the if, and we just end it by opening curly braces and if, like that. So this you'll be able to handle success and then info. And so here also when you're displaying for this second one should be info. And then the last one should be props dot warning, like that. And also we'll be checking for warning here. Let me extend a little bit such that you can be able to have a view of whatever it is that we have here. So basically this is how everything is going to look at like in our component. And now what I want us to do is to extend this component in our is it customer.svelte, the one that has, yes, customer.svelte. Not really, we can do it actually in layouts. We can actually add it in layouts before the slot, and I think is the best place because now we will not implement it everywhere. It will just be in one place, and we are done with it. So import flash message from, yes, we can also import it with a single dot like that, and I think that one is fine. I do not need to change that. I will leave it the way it is, and we can include flash message here. We can include flash message and we close it like that. So basically we can be able to use this to handle any flash messaging that will be able to appear in application, but we require to also go to our HTTP middleware and then handle inertia requests, and inside here under array merge is where we are going to have our flash messages being, the session messages being sent, or in other words shared with every component in our Laravel, in our Svelte front page. So let's go ahead and be able to put some code inside here. And what we are going to do, we are going to have a value called flash, and then inside flash we will have now all those other things. So we can have warning, and this one we can have an arrow function and have the shorthand fn, and then we can say request session. So we are getting the session value that is called warning. So session get a session value that is called warning, like that. And then I require to have this for all the others, so probably I'll just go ahead and copy this one, and then we are going to have success, and we are going to have all the others. So we paste it like that and like that. So this one will be success, request session success, like that. And then this one will be info, and then request session info. And there's still a problem that I have in my flash message.svelte inside shared, and we are using, for all of them we are using alert success. So for this one you use success, for this one I can actually use info, and then for this one we can say alert warning. These ones are just bootstrap classes, and I think we are fine now with everything. So everything is fine here. Now I would like us to end this tutorial video here, because that is all you need to do. But when we'll be looking at now creating the users, updating or editing the users, and so on and so forth, we will be able now to look into this functionality, if it actually functions or not. So I'm not going to test it in this video. We will test it in our next tutorial video. Thank you very much for following this video up until this point.